Okay, so we're gonna cut our hole for our closet flange. Biggest thing I'd recommend on the plywood is just getting a big enough hole saw so that this tapered edge sits down below the floor. You don't want this holding it up. If you cut the pipe too, or if you cut the hole too narrow, this will hold you up and you'll have to chamfer out the plywood to make that work. So I'd recommend just making sure you have a big enough hole saw to do that. This is a 4.5 inch hole saw. Okay, so there's a bunch of different ways you can go about this. So one is getting a flange that is the size of your 3-inch pipe. So as you can see, this is the same size as that 3-inch pipe that goes in here. This is the way that I'm going to go about doing this because I can just glue this straight into my fitting. The second option is to put a short piece of the 3-inch and you get a flange that will slide into the 3-inch and then put this over on top of the tile. I love this scenario, but a lot of times toilets can have a problem with just having the flange on top of the tile, and it can sometimes be too high and cause a problem. But all intents and purposes, where you should have your toilet flange is either flush with the tile or a 1/4 inch above. 1/4 inch above, 1/4 inch below, or even with the tile. In this scenario, I'm actually just going to use this, and what I'll do is use a spacer to space out the top to meet with my tile, because if this goes straight to the floor, you're obviously going to have the tile that will be raised above that. So we'll just go ahead and glue this in. And I should say the third option is to get a flange like this, where you just allow this pipe to stick up, you do your tile, and then this slides down in. Now the one problem with this is that it reduces the size diameter of your hole. So, so does this. This is a little bit bigger than this, but this is giving me my maximum capacity here. Just hold that in place for a second. Okay, then you just want to make sure your toilet bolts will be even within the center of this. So we're good there. Okay, so then after the tile, I can glue that over top of that, and then that'll be at the same height as my tile. So to show you a couple of the other scenarios with the other flanges, I've done every single type of them. This one is the one with the inside pipe flange that goes inside of your 3-inch pipe. And the reason I like this is because you're able to completely waterproof around that riser pipe. So as you can see here, I'm using that Schluter Ditra to completely waterproof around it. Really great way. Add some silicone and then you put your flange on top of the tile. But again, this can be problematic with some toilets. It can be a little bit too thick for the toilet to sit properly on the floor. I primarily use American Standard toilets, so they usually work out well, but you just have to be careful. It could be a problem. The other one would be a twist and set flange. These are great for repairs. So as you can see, this flange is actually kind of broken and it's not going to hold the bolts properly. So this is a nice, quick, easy fix with the twist connection flange. Just simply twist and set it into place, and yeah, really great for repairs. My copper pipe. And then here's another scenario. This was a little bit different because we actually did floor leveler in a heated flooring system. And rather than cutting into the subfloor and redoing the flange, we decided to use a twist and set flange for this as well. So as you can see, I have the hole cut out for the tile, just slides it right in, and then you can place your toilet over top. Now keep in mind, this is reducing that diameter of your drain. So it could be a clog point and could be problematic in that aspect. A lot of times you have to use wax rings without a horn on this situation. It usually works out great because you're on top of the tile. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to put this extension ring on here. So you're just going to use some 100% silicone.